If you're looking for a soulful, artistic shooter, Superhot is it. Quite frankly, I think Superhot is absolutely bloody fantastic, and one of the best examples of how a single idea can be iterated upon to create dozens of clever scenarios. Sometimes games just feel right, and Superhot is such a game. It takes something familiar and turns it on its head to create what I expect will become an indie classic. From its looks to its clever but one-note concept, Superhot screamed style over substance the first time I saw it. In its final iteration though, it perfectly blends style and substance. It appears original, memorable and loud, but its ego never overtakes the bold design principles at the heart of the game. Effortlessly stylish, perhaps to the detriment of substance, but Superhot isn't one to miss. It's a puzzle shooter that is easy to digest in small doses, but hard to put down, making the entire mind-bending journey one that will get your adrenaline pumping and brain thinking in equal measure. Quotation forthcoming.
Super hot. Super hot.
This was a cross-section of the critical reception to Super Hot. Super Hot. But what makes it so special? Why is it a standout indie experience? Well, come, weary traveler, and I'll spin you a yarn. Superhot is one of those concepts that came out of a game jam. The 7-day FPS 2013 game jam, actually. The prototype garnered immediate and near overwhelming attention. Faced with all this early praise, it seemed like a no-brainer for the team to keep developing the game, starting a Kickstarter on the 14th of May 2014, which, needless to say, got very easily funded. It was the golden age of Kickstarter projects after all. The game was released in February of 2016. But this is not an FPS. It's a puzzle game in FPS clothing. Each level presents a puzzle that you have to solve, with guns, and sundry items strewn across the level. And the main gimmick, of course, is that time only moves when you do. So you move slowly, tentatively, time your shots. It's methodical, clean. Then when you complete the level, the game treats you to a full-speed replay of the level you just finished, turning your slow, thoughtful solution into a John Woo-level bullet ballet. It's glorious. The game really challenges you to think about every move you make. And no matter that move, it looks amazing in the replay. The most striking aspect of the game is the art direction. The whole world is stark white. Interactive objects are black and enemies are red. A crisp, clean design language. There is a narrative campaign, but to say anything about it would spoil it. Needless to say, it goes very meta game with its narrative, but that's all I'll say. Besides, it's only about 3 hours-ish long, but beyond the campaign, there are tons of challenges to complete, including time challenges and an endless survival mode, which I'm terrible at. Wow, this ended up being a little bit shorter than I even thought it would. What else can I say? I mean, I've got nothing left on the script, so I guess what I could say is, okay, spoiler time. This game is hard. I found it very difficult, but in the same way that Hotline Miami allows you to very quickly respawn, Superhot has the same mechanic. You just hit R and are immediately back in the action. I mean, there's this one level, elevator pitch, where it's just you in an elevator with 3 enemies, all have their guns drawn. It took me about 12 attempts to solve that one. Eventually I hid behind the one guy, knocked him out, grabbed his gun, while one of the other enemies shot him, and I used the gun that I just grabbed from the now downed enemy to shoot the third guy, using the poor first Ponce as a bullet shield. What else can I mention? Yeah, I really just want to talk about the story, but I won't. It's It's just pretty great. There's a point where you have to and it's just like, what? And beyond that, short game, short video, I guess. Please remember to like this video, share it around, subscribe if you haven't already. If you are subscribed, hit that little bell icon to get notifications. And join us next time when we look at something really freaking weird, but in a good way. A little bit janky, in fact incredibly janky, but it's a game still worth playing. Bye!
Super